So like,
no, two-time unified heavyweight champion. So far, so good.
oh, with boxing, yeah, 100%. But what I'm saying now is there's another level of it.
You guys wanted me to go bigger? How about twice as big?
Right? If Anthony Joshua was to do what he done to Ngannou today, Paul, that's like life-changing injuries.
Anthony Joshua has fans stunned with a monstrous new physique, sculpted for pure destruction. Leaner, sharper, and more explosive than ever, AJ's transformation is dominating the boxing world, sending shockwaves across social media and a clear warning to Jake Paul. From his chiseled shoulders to a power stance reminiscent of his early championship days, Joshua's new look isn't just for show, it's a statement.
Only way we're gonna win a 12-round fight is if you push yourself in the gym. So, yeah, that's what I like about the world-class boxing gym.
Everyone says they want to be a world champ, but people are not willing to do what it takes to become a world champ. And even in this gym, it's like you're put through the test because, I mean, it's one thing to say you're gonna hang out with champs and hang out with other fighters, another thing to be able to endure the workout and endure the work, so it's a big thing. He's been pushing himself, he's asking me, what can I do more, how can I be better, how can I build my fitness more, and that's really a sign of a great individual.
Joshua explained that his size isn't the result of an overnight transformation. It's his genetics, amplified by relentless hard work and disciplined training. He emphasized that this natural power, fully activated, can be dangerous for anyone standing across the ring. With Jake Paul next in line, Joshua made it clear he isn't adding muscle for show. He's unleashing what's already inside him. And when the punches start flying, that could spell serious trouble for Paul.
A lot of road work. So even though I'm big, this is just genetics.
Right, definitely, yeah.
It's not like I spend hours in the gym like lifting. You can't run 10 miles and only spar 4 rounds. You have to run 4 miles and spar 10 rounds. Yeah, like what I'm trying to say is gym work's important with your coach. All this stuff is just the core stuff, this stuff is just the extra add-ons that you're gonna get. But you have to have good technique, you have to have a good understanding of boxing. Like, that's your muscle, your brain. That's what a coach is gonna train you mostly. Like, he wants to train this. And if you've got that at its strongest, yeah, I feel like you'll be good.
Yeah, and so far so good for AJ, right?
Jake Paul has openly acknowledged the massive size difference between himself and Anthony Joshua. But rather than backing down, he's using it as motivation. Paul explained that for years, people urged him to fight someone his own size. Instead, he chose to go even bigger by stepping into the ring with a heavyweight like Joshua. He framed the matchup as the ultimate test, proof that he isn't afraid of danger, criticism, or the spotlight. According to Jake, if anyone wants to question his legitimacy, facing a giant like Joshua is the perfect way to prove himself. Yet, even with his confidence, the sheer physical gap introduces a risk that Paul can't fully ignore.
Wanted me to go bigger? How about twice as big?
Literally, he's twice as big as Devontae.
He's 6'6", 260 pounds with an 82-inch reach. I mean, just look at us next to each other. Two-time heavyweight champion of the world, an Olympic gold medalist. While he was winning Olympic gold, I was filming Vines in high school.
What'd you say?
AJ is a knockout artist with fights that have literally ended in seconds. He's fought legends, Klitschko, Usyk, Ruiz, Ngannou.
The tale of the tape for Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul highlights a significant mismatch that could heavily influence the fight's outcome. Joshua stands 6 feet 6 inches with an 82-inch reach and a natural heavyweight frame, weighing well over 240 pounds. In contrast, Jake Paul is 6 feet 1 inch with a 76-inch reach and around 200 pounds, giving up major height, reach, and power advantages. Joshua's longer reach allows him to control distance, making it difficult for Paul to close in without taking damage. The weight difference also means AJ's punches carry far more stopping power, forcing Paul to rely on speed, movement, and timing. If Joshua uses his size intelligently, the fight could become a physically overwhelming challenge for Jake.
Age difference, we've got 28 years old compared to 36 years old. So I guess the advantage there goes a little bit towards Jake Paul. 28-year-old is better than a 36-year-old. But that being said, we've got talking about experience and everything else. What comes with being 36 years old at Anthony Joshua's level. And then, like I mentioned, the heavyweights kind of seem to prime a little bit older. They'll come down to the height and the weight. This is the big one. 6'1" versus 6'6". 200 pounds versus 252 pounds. We've got the 252 pounder in Anthony Joshua. The reach advantage is a lot, which we would expect. Amateur fights, we can see that Jake's only had one, where AJ's at 43, but 43 of them are including at the highest level, Olympic level. And yes, he won the Olympic bloody gold medal, if I don't need to remind you. Then the pro record, Jake Paul has had 13 fights, lost one. AJ has had 28 fights, he's lost 4. 25 KOs. And the one person that Jake Paul lost to was Tommy Fury. Now, can we compare Tommy?
What do you say to the people who think Paul's speed and agility can overcome such a massive size and power disadvantage? While skill and strategy are crucial, the physical disparity is undeniable. Joshua's height, reach, and weight give him an inherent edge that will be extremely difficult for Paul to counter, especially if AJ controls the pace and keeps the fight at his preferred distance.
Anthony is ruining his legacy just by taking this fight. Fans don't respect what he's done in the sport already. He's an Olympic gold medalist, two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world. I sort of sympathize with him because I feel like if he doesn't beat him quicker than he beat Francis, people are just going to write it off. I'll ask you bluntly, have there been any discussions about there's an agreement, there's a secret contract? Have any of those discussions happened regarding this fight? It's an 8-round professional fight. AJ wouldn't have taken it if that was the stance it had to be, if it was an exhibition, if it was you've got to hold him up for 8 rounds. It wouldn't suit Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is going in there to knock out.
Matchroom Boxing CEO Frank Smith has taken a cautiously pragmatic approach regarding the possibility of Anthony Joshua facing Jake Paul. While he hasn't completely ruled out the bout, Smith told the Ariel Helwani show that a Joshua return is possible, just not against Paul for now. He highlighted the gulf in pedigree, noting that Paul's rise is very different from Joshua's elite-level competition. Discussions about a potential Paul fight are ongoing for early 2026, showing Matchroom is open to the hype but remains realistic about boxing's unpredictable nature.
Because I remember when Tyson fought Ngannou the first time, he was like, this isn't my cup of tea. And then obviously he ended up fighting Ngannou. And so I didn't know if this was a bridge too far for him. No, I think for AJ, it was just, look, he's done everything in the sport. He's big, like I say, he's a 2-time unified champion. He's fought the best, the elite fighters, and Alexander Usyk twice. And for him, it's just, right, I want to do things that interested me, motivate me. And obviously, if you can go and do that for a load of money against someone, fair play. I think me and Jake Paul might be more competitive than Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua.
Oh my dear.
I actually want to make, as the comeback fight for Jake Paul, Eddie Hearn, Jake Paul.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't you think that would be big? As the comeback fight.
Yeah, meaning after he loses this one.
For Jake's comeback fight.
You think Eddie would be down?
For money.
Could you imagine?
I know. I'd have to.
Tony Bellew has expressed serious doubts about the Joshua-Paul fight ever happening. He argues that the matchup is a massive mismatch, with Joshua's size and experience giving him overwhelming dominance, putting Paul at real risk. Bellew also sees the fight as primarily a money grab, cautioning that Paul could be endangering his health for financial gain. While he doesn't believe it would harm Joshua's legacy, Bellew insists that if the bout proceeds, Joshua would fully control its pace and outcome, making the event feel more like a spectacle than a genuine sporting contest.